Every day we stray further and further away. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a video of a woman whose breasts might weigh more than the rest of, or excuse me, this is a man. This is, okay. I'm gonna leave this in here. Let me correct that. This is a male. Now, there was a video released by that Libs of TikTok account. This account has over 1 million followers. They really found a niche community. The main issue, I think, especially on TikTok and stuff like that, you've got one side or a specific group of people that are willing to accept literally anything, no matter how crazy it is. And the only issue with that is the rest of us are humans. And when we see something ridiculous, we're going to point and we're going to say, that's ridiculous. So we're looking at this and we've got a video of this person using a saw. Looks like they're teaching I don't know if this is at a high school. There's a whole story on it. It says, watch Ontario high school students share shocking video of their male teacher wearing massive prosthetic boobs while teaching, and this dude's nipples are bigger. It's like bigger than a penny. It is imagine if this person tried to hug a student. That student would face certain suffocation. That would be like, imagine if one of them exploded. That's Hiroshima 2.0. But it says photos and videos of a Canadian high school show a male teacher wearing large prosthetic breasts in front of students, and it's not even the boobs, the nipples showing through the shirt. These are high school students. The fact that this, it's a thing where they tell us to accept everyone, right? But we're all human beings, and we're looking at this and we're saying, listen, we understand you might want to have big boobs. It might be your thing. There are girls that like there are people, let me not gender anyone. There are people that like really large boobs, even like a ridiculous size. We understand that. But these are so big, you would have to think having these things would be more of a negative than a positive, considering you really can't do anything with them. They're too big. You can't do anything. You're going to create strain in your back trying to hold these things up all day. The man seen in the photos and videos is a manufacturing technology instructor who allegedly began identifying as a woman Okay, so apparently I've misgendered them twice now. So they are a woman. So when I started the video, I actually had it right. So this was a male. They got, 25-pound dumbbell boobs, and now they identify as a female who is a manufacturing technology instructor. I'm sure these kids are just getting phenomenal advice. It says the kids here most definitely don't think it's normal, but realistically, we can't say it's got to be the most awkward thing imaginable. You're a 9th grade student, a 10th grade student. What are those kids, 15, 16 years old? What do you say? You're in Canada. I mean, it's not surprising that this is happening in Canada. Just what a weird situation. And apparently the school board released a statement saying that they accept everyone and all of that is fine. Again, guys, the major issue, and this is why accounts like the Libs of TikTok are so big, at the end of the day, we're all human, and when we see something that's so ridiculous, people are going to be like, what's going on here? Let's be honest. Like, you look at this, and it's like, I think it's a he now, he's a high school teacher that has just obnoxiously big fake boobs. So again, I just randomly saw the video using the saw. A pro, an absolute pro. This man is a modern day Frank Lloyd Wright. Look at him use that saw. Oh, yes. And then we've got people in the comments of the video that say, I do think this page is just looking to hate on people now who don't look how they want them to look. There are things you post I agree with, but like, who really cares about this? Does it really upset you? again, I think the issue is, it's like at the end of the day, when people see something so crazy, it's like, not only is it, the whole situation with the boobs, it looks rather unhealthy. I don't think a doctor would look at that and be like, yes, this is, even if you want to have the really big boobs, I know people like that as a kink, it gets to the point where they're too big and you're actually harming your own health. And then that whole thing goes into the fat acceptance, accept all sizes and stuff. It's like, no, the reason we shouldn't accept all sizes is because if you do not want to encourage people being unhealthy. Being unhealthy causes people to die younger. So by accepting and promoting you don't want to bully them, of course not. But by accepting that and empowering them, there will not be motivation for them to get healthy and lose weight. That's the main issue with that. So you're encouraging them to continue their lifestyle. In turn, if you're obese, if you're fatter, you will die younger, more times than not. So it's just that whole idea. And I just wanted to share this video. It randomly popped up on my feed on Twitter of this crazy teacher. And again, it's whatever, the teacher can do what they want, but it's a situation where if people see something like this, and it really comes down to just, listen, these are high school kids, so it's not like this is elementary or middle school. Of course, there was that whole thing with, teachers trying to indoctrinate young kids with the trans stuff and things like that. That was like younger, first, second, and third grade, the Florida bill, things like that. This is high school, so it's a little bit, the kids are older, so it's not as bad. But yeah, those nipples, those nipples are probably bigger than some of the girls' breasts in high school. That's how crazy it is. It's just ridiculous. But guys, I just wanted to talk about this. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Link to that's always in the description. I'm, of course, the Depressed Ginger. Thank you for watching.